Can Islamic culture and European civilization truly mesh together? This question echoes through the chambers of political discourse, igniting a debate that extends beyond borders. It brings to light the stark contrasts that exist between these two cultures. From religious beliefs deeply rooted in centuries-old traditions, to societal norms that guide everyday life and governance systems that shape nations, the differences are profound. Yet the harmonious coexistence of diverse cultures is what defines our global society. This question of compatibility has been brought to the forefront by Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni. Giorgia Meloni's recent statement did not emerge out of thin air. The political landscape of Europe has been shifting, setting the stage for what would become a pivotal moment. The increasing influence of Islamic culture in Europe has been a hot-button issue. As this cultural shift began to take shape, concerns grew, especially within Italy. The financing of Islamic cultural centers in Italy by Saudi Arabia was a key catalyst. Saudi Arabia, a country where Sharia law is in force, was directly funding these cultural hubs. This sparked a debate about the potential for an Islamization process within Europe, a process that seemed to be at odds with the values of European civilization. Alongside this, the political right in Europe began to gain traction. Leaders like Meloni herself and Sweden's Prime Minister Ulf Kristersson began to advocate for stricter immigration policies. They responded to a sense that left-wing governments had failed to provide for the basic needs of their societies, allowing fear and uncertainty to prevail. Meanwhile, across the Atlantic, former U.S. President Donald Trump was maneuvering behind the scenes, influencing delegate selection rules and cultivating relationships with state party leaders. His influence was a reminder of how political savvy can reshape the rules of the game, adding fuel to the fire of the growing conservative movement in Europe. At the same time, the victory of Geert Wilders in the Netherlands served as a game-changer. His opposition to mass migration and the increasing Islamization of Europe resonated with voters, further highlighting the growing concern about these issues. These events and concerns culminated in Meloni's bold assertion about the compatibility issue between Islamic culture and European civilization. Meloni's statement is a loaded one, filled with implications and potential consequences. She points to a critical issue, the financing of Islamic cultural centers in Italy by Saudi Arabia. This is significant, as Saudi Arabia is known for its strict interpretation of Sharia law, a legal framework within which the public and some private aspects of life are regulated under Islamic law. Meloni also raises concerns about what she terms the Islamization process in Europe. This phrase suggests a gradual shift in cultural norms and values, driven by an increasing Islamic influence. It's an issue that has stirred debate and controversy, with some seeing it as a threat to the traditional European way of life, while others view it as an integral part of a multicultural society. Finally, Meloni's statement underscores a perceived threat to European values. She implies that there is a problem of compatibility between Islamic culture and European civilization. This is a bold assertion, one that challenges the idea of coexistence and mutual respect among different cultures. Her statement is not just a mere observation or a political opinion. It's a rallying cry. It's clear that Meloni's statement is a call to action, a call to protect the values and rights of European civilization.